Hello guys, what's up? Twisty back. I figured that since Breath of the Wild 2, or how it's actually called Tears of the Kingdom, is gonna come out very soon, and Nintendo has published a video about it, I figured I'd take a look at it, judge it based on criteria such as overall feel and look of the gameplay, just like I did with Scarlet and Violet, and give my overall thoughts on what's presented to us, well, as it is. I am not a Zelda expert. I should preface that. But yeah, just so you know, I may talk about something that I consider new, that hasn't been new, or that isn't new, and yeah, I just want to mention that first and foremost. So let's jump in.
Hello everyone, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
Sweet. Sup, dude?
First, I have some news. Development on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete.
It's complete around March. The game comes out in May. Just think what other developers could do with that kind of time. Yes, I'm digging at Scarlet and Violet because it's disgusting.
Thank you very much for waiting. Many of you are looking forward to this game, and
yes, I'm wearing a scarf
so
because I'm kind of sick.
Although it'll just be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and show you what it's like.
Okay. Let's see the gamer sense of the Japanese, yo. That was
Here
weird.
We are in the land of Hyrule.
Okay, so far it feels
Like
very Breath of the
Wild. There's a vast world to explore.
So, reset camera.
Of course, it's not just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways.
Wait, on the left, there's now a shortcut wheel, I think. Was it like that in Breath of the Wild? I know that you had skills you could use in a similar pattern, like Obosa, was that her name? The Thunder Hero, whatever her name was. I knew that there was no wait, that was with her charge attack. You just had the showcase of how long the skill is on cooldown. Thanks, brain. Yeah, you had the Goron shield that you had when you actually were guarding. Yeah, it was all passive. I forgot. But it looks like you can set items for quick use on the D-pad now. This is all gonna be uncut, by the way, so you can see my entire rambling process. We still have the heat meter, which I think is cool. Is the time of day the same as it was? Wait, is he gonna have a transition clip? Am I stupid?
It's not just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways. If we talk about all of the changes today, we'll run out of time, so we hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches.
Okay.
In this game, the vast world of Hyrule reaches high into the sky.
Ah, okay. No, never mind. I thought there was like a transition clip to show the difference in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. That is wrong. So we still have the noise meter, which is important for things like horses and all that. The map seems to be different. I'm not sure about the numbers. Maybe they're like maybe you have like things that you can set as like in Breath of the Wild when you can set markers. Maybe they are actually disclosed distances.
You'll notice some land masses.
They are distance meters. There's some form of distance that you can set on a map. Or maybe some of these are automatic for like story objectives. That's neat. That's better for orientation overall. I like that. That's a really good feature.
Floating up there. We call them Sky Islands.
Sky Island. One Piece. Na 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 na.
You're probably wondering something. How do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up?
Good point.
If we take a look, oh, something's falling from the sky.
Oh.
Do you see it? I wonder what that is. Let's head
Yeah.
over to it.
Build up was crazy, man. That's a
We're
part of
almost
the
at the
map
spot
that I
where the
remember
object
from
fell.
Breath of the Wild.
Here it is. Okay, let's use one of Link's new abilities.
What in the
If you
world?
do this on the rock that just fell,
You can manipulate time?
look, it started rising. This power is known as recall, which rewinds an object's movement. Since
Okay, you recall, you basically reverse movement. Oh. Can you use that for enemies? Because that could lead to some hilarious things.
just used recall on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're a lot closer to the Sky Islands. Let's use the paraglider to reach one of them.
Nice.
There are a few other Sky Islands floating here too.
I wonder if the grappling hook or the
made
hook
it.
shot is ever gonna come back.
There are lots of ways to reach the Sky
Oh,
Islands,
hi
so we hope you'll try
dragon,
a few different
whose
methods.
name I forgot.
Okay, now we're
Again,
on a
I'm not an
slightly bigger
expert.
Sky Island. Just like on the
That
surface,
looks
there are several man-made
rather
structures.
nice.
Some trees are also growing here. You won't see many of those yellow trees on the surface, though. Let's walk around for a bit.
Okay, bringing attention to the yellow trees.
There's a branch on the ground. When you find something like this, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later.
Yeah, okay.
Let's continue.
Don't tell me you
Oh,
can put
something's
these
there.
back on the tree.
This is a brand new enemy called a construct. We'll fight it using the branch we just picked up.
What?
Ah, the branch broke. Not good, not good. Quick, get another branch and... we defeated it.
Okay, so that's like an early
Moving on.
game enemy. Or maybe
We've now
it's
explored
watered
more of
down in
the Sky
HP
Island.
for testing purposes
As
and
expected,
showcase
Fighting
purposes.
with just a branch won't get us very far. Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch and the rock over here, and do this, look, we can stick them together. We
What?
created a makeshift hammer. This is called fuse. You can stick objects together to create new weapons with various effects. Let's
That's
take on another construct
awesome.
with this fused weapon.
Oh my god, just that's so MacGyver-like. That's genius. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, that's an awesome feature.
We're dealing with two of them at once.
And it seems that there's like infinite possibilities almost, because it doesn't seem like there's any sense to real life logic what can go together. A massive 5-meter boulder would usually not go on a 30-centimeter stick or something like that. A lot of experimentation.
Oh, we beat one.
It
The weapon's
deals
attack
increased
is
damage, and
definitely improved.
apparently it has also recovered its
The other branch broke, but this
its
weapon has much better
health?
durability.
the weapon health.
You can do all sorts of things
Durability,
by experimenting
thanks,
with
brain.
the fuse ability. You can fuse two weapons, for example. If we take this long stick and fuse it with a pitchfork,
No way.
we can create a weapon with a much longer attack range. With this,
Wait. I missed
With
that. There. 4. +4. So basically you have an additive increase of attack damage. So it's basically just plus on top of each other. I wonder if you can combine more than 2 weapons though. That would be interesting.
weapon with a much longer attack range. With this, we don't have to get too close to enemies, and we can safely attack from a distance. You can
Okay.
also fuse arrows with materials in your inventory.
Oh my god. Okay, so I wonder if you can make balloon arrows. That's the first thing that came to mind immediately just now. Can you make balloon arrows? That would be hilarious.
For instance, try fusing this leaf to an arrow.
Leaf? Okay.
Use an ice elemental material to an arrow and you can freeze faraway enemies.
Okay.
Very useful. In
I wonder if arrows are gonna have dedicated ice arrows and elemental arrows in general still though. I mean, it would increase the amount of fighting that would happen on the plane, like on the field of the next Zelda. But it also kind of feels like it's artificial playtime extension. Like if you want to use or you need to use a certain arrow, do you have to fight enemies to then get that? What resources do you have to use to fight that enemy? It's I mean, Breath of the Wild has always been about resource management in the first place. That's a given. I just don't know if this is the only way to have things like elemental arrows. What other arrows you can have? Again, I'm still waiting on the confirmation of the balloon arrows. But the fact that all of that is possible with monster materials is insanely cool. It's such a good feature. Probably the best feature of this game yet.
addition, let's see. Ah, there's a bird flying around. If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently, my eyes can't track fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land. So, at times like these, here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters. Fuse it to an arrow and... look, it homed in on the target. Let's try this on another bird.
Honestly,
I'll just fire in that general direction.
I would love to see the wings increase the arrow missile speed.
The fusibility could also be beneficial for hunting.
That's cool. That's cooler
I
AF.
fused a mushroom to my shield. Now, you're probably wondering if this has any use.
Is that like a
Well,
sleep
this
mushroom?
is actually a puff shroom.
Mushroom.
Let's fight an enemy with this. I blocked with the shield. Okay, there's smoke now. The enemy's
That's
lost sight
awesome!
of Link, so
Oh my...
attack!
That makes sneak strike
Even
so
if you
much
struggle
easier.
with combat, you can take down enemies using similar methods.
However, I already know that there's gonna be enemies who are completely immune to like the smoke status because they either have a better detection or they can hear you walk around better and therefore they are not as affected by that. So it's not a universal strategy, which I think is a good thing to remember, but this overall is super cool.
In the previous game, you'd usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies.
Yep,
But
that's
in
true.
this game, fusing even the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon. There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together.
Wait. Was that the thing that I talked about?
But in this game,
Okay,
fusing
wooden
even
stick?
the weakest weapon with something else could
match
turn
that?
it into a useful weapon. There are even more
The log club? That's the thing that was already fused.
gameplay options for sticking.
You can add it on top. Okay. This is a level of combination that's so insane. Holy shit. Wow. I think this is one of the things that took the most time to get right in development, because it might have been that there were some bad products at the end of this. Holy crap, this is so cool.
Things together. Let me demonstrate.
Oh wait, no. I just saw it. It was the shield that got the rock. I have to retract my previous statement. I thought it was the weapon, but it was the shield. My bad. I got a little too excited. Sorry.
Some of the Sky Islands even have rivers.
Okay.
We'll want to cross this one, but swimming across it, well, the river's
What is
too
that
wide for that.
hand?
We need a boat. Of course, there isn't anything that resembles a boat around here. So, we'll lift up this log and attach it to a second log.
Oh, that's his glove. Okay, I get it. I get it. That's like the new Sheikah tablet. Sheikah phone? The Sheikah stone? No, that's the thing that you put it on. Yeah, the Sheikah tablet. That's like the replacement of it for Tears of Kingdom. I was like, what even is that? But yeah, it makes sense now.
Let's do one more. We'll bring this over here and attach a third log.
Okay.
It's a makeshift
Interesting.
raft. This is another new ability called Ultra Hand. Even though the logs are currently attached, they can be detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft.
Oh,
You can
God.
always attach things or detach them
Oh,
like
God.
this.
Nintendo, what have you done? You can't give us this ability. How many
Now,
phallic
if we
symbols
put
can we
this on
have
the
in the
water,
first week of
It's made
Tears of the
wood,
Kingdom?
so the buoyancy will keep it afloat. We've made a simplified version of a boat. However, it won't move in its current state, so we'll
For
need
that,
something
we have
to
those
propel it
wheels, I
forward.
guess?
There's something here. Let's try hitting it. Oh, wind.
What?
It's blowing wind. Looks like we found a fan. Why don't we try attaching it?
Okay. It auto recharges, which really makes me question the way that they recharge. Like, that's nah. Don't question Nintendo logic. Don't question it. Attach it
We'll attach
on
another
top.
one. This
Attach
should make the
another.
boat well balanced.
Wow, that's insane.
Okay, they're attached.
That's insane.
All right, let's try moving the boat.
And
Hey, it's moving. It's sailing
off
pretty
to the
fast with the wind
races.
from the fans. Since we added 2 fans, we should be able to cross the river in no time. All
That's
right, we reached the other
awesome. Wow. That's a
side. In
cool
the most
feature.
recent trailer, we showed scenes of Link riding a large car and a flying machine. Those vehicles actually aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own.
Holy crap. Okay, I thought they were like gadgets that you could call at specific points. But wow. Wow.
There are all sorts of objects you'll come across in this game. And depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them. So, try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure. There are even more new abilities. Take this building over here. Okay, watch this.
What?
Look,
What?
I passed right through the ceiling. This new ability is called Ascend. If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go through to the floor above you.
What?
There are some restrictions, but what's great about this ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere.
You can
For
go
example,
through caves?
this place has a cave with a hill right above it. If we use the ability here,
What
come
in the...
on, keep going. Okay, we emerged at the top of the hill. In the previous game, you had to use stamina to climb a mountain. But in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one, you can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up. Here's another example. Imagine you're stuck in a cage. If it's got a ceiling, you know what to do, right? Exactly. Oh,
I think one of the biggest complaints, especially in areas where it rains a lot, was that climbing is a complete chore. That's one way to address at least the complaint that I personally had playing Breath of the Wild. Climbing, it takes a lot of time. To address it in a way that completely negates everything that was negative about climbing and making it instantaneous. Even if you like, even if there was like a puzzle that you could do on like a slope, even if you missed the slope for whatever reason, as long as there's a cave beneath where that puzzle is, you can get back up. You can absolutely go back up instantaneously. That's, oh my god, that's genius. The only thing that I don't like is the background. It kind of, I don't know. It's I understand why they did it. I don't have to like it anyway. But yeah, that's not complaint. That's just preference.
there's another construct. It seems to be holding a strange weapon. Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game.
Okay, nice.
Ah, it blew me away with wind.
Because of the
Looks like
large
it's got some sort of fan.
surface area, there's a lot of wind attached to this attack.
Ah, I got pushed off.
Oh my god.
Oh well, let's just return to the surface.
Okay, cool.
You can quickly descend from the sky to the surface like this. It feels so good. In the sky, you'll be able to look out across the land.
That's a, oh my
You can also
god.
search for destinations that pique your interest. Once you've chosen your destination, you can speed things up, like this.
Damn.
Let's dive into this river.
You are dead
And we're
if
back
you
on the
fall from that
surface.
height into water. You are dead.
There are still so many things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now.
Okay.
What did you think? Some of Link's new abilities were updated from the previous game.
Okay.
I'm sure some of you watching me play were thinking, wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too. In this game, you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible.
That's
There's
wow.
still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule, and we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
Holy moly. That's insane. This game is crazy. Also, the fact that the Master Sword has this kind of runic following after it with like the edges here kind of makes me think that the Master Sword is gonna have some form of like energy blade form at the end of the game, maybe. Holy shit, that's crazy. Also, I really think that the skydive mechanic from what's it called again? Sky something. Oh god, my brain is failing me on the name. Skyward Sword. Thank you, brain. I really like that the free falling mechanic actually feels like it's updated in a reasonable manner. That feels really interesting. Honestly, at this point, I want to pre-order this game because holy crap, this is definite game of the year top 2 contender just by this trailer, just by this gameplay. This isn't even a trailer, honestly. This is more of a teaser for actual gameplay. Wow. Damn. I may want to get this game, even though it's a little bit pricier than usual. That's wow. I I'm still.
Look.
This is still killing me. How does this work? Also, that's like the fuse icon, I guess. There's like no hints here. Oh yeah, there's the fuse icon still. That was a reverse movement. That's fusing. That's the hand to put things together. That's the ascent feature. And one thing that I think Breath of the Wild had as a problem, when you went onto a Titan and you fell off somewhere, like I think with the elephant and the bird Titans, if you fell off, you just had to restart. It seems like all of this is completely fluent transition to each other. That's, I mean, there's like cloud assets that are probably gonna be loaded before, like at the edge of the detectable range. I don't think that these clouds are actually gonna be crazy complex. Wait, did I? That felt like a cloud that you could get into. I mean, in Skyward Sword, we had like that big cloud keep thing, whatever it was, where you got this, where you got to play these songs, and which ultimately led to the final dungeon and all that. I wonder if that's gonna be part of that, if that's gonna be amplified in a similar manner. But yeah, that's a lot of crazy stuff. Really amazing. Tears of a Kingdom, it delivers on every front, and I love it. Again, I'm still questioning whether or not the balloon arrows are gonna be a thing, because I think I would mess around with that the most. Maybe the wings are gonna speed up missile projectiles. Could be a thing. We'll have to see if the wings actually do anything in final gameplay. And again, the one concern that I have is that monster materials are gonna be so quintessential that you're gonna spend more time fighting on the overworld just in general, and therefore it's gonna feel like an artificial gameplay time extension. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how efficient just monster materials are in that field. I just noticed that the lighting is really bad. Well, it do be like that sometimes. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you another time. Peace out.